go. Welcome back. Sorry about all those adjustments. Let's see. So, we're at full health and ready to go in for the boss fight against Connor. Here we go. Time to fight the Pirate King, sorta.
Lobo, it's about time. Are you finally ready to join us? I see you brought some friends to replace your father. Aren't you one of my slaves?
I'll never forgive you for the death of my father.
Lobo, a robot has no family.
I did.
Not anymore.
Dick move. So, this is actually a puzzle fight. He hits very hard, so we're going to want to put up barriers right away. Thankfully, barriers are equally powerful regardless of the core power of the person who uses them, so... get these up right away. Now you notice he's got these turrets here. They can be attacked, but they don't seem to take any damage. However... really? You're gonna be missing again? You gotta stop missing, Lobo. This is important. If you hit them 3 times, they turn and point towards him. Funny part is, it can apparently hit the other one. I didn't even notice that was an option. However, once they have launched an attack against him, they will begin targeting you again. So you do have to keep up the... yeah, as you can see here, you have to keep up the offensive on them. If everybody can land their shots, we can keep this one trained on him properly. I also need to point out, the reason why you use the turrets here is because if you actually attempt to hit him yourself, it does 1 damage. Like, all your full power attacks do just 1 damage to him. I wish the turrets were more accurate than Lobo, but apparently that's too much to ask as well. But essentially, it's just spinning plates, or spinning turrets, until he goes down. And that's all there is to it. Also, he uses the Bless ability on himself. This increases all of his stats. Which is another reason why we really need to make sure we have the, the barriers. 3 hits on this, okay. Thanks, grenade turret. Maybe keep doing the grenade thing. It seems to be working better. And then, of course, obviously heal when you need to heal, and it's just a process of juggling until he goes down. Unfortunately, there aren't really any hits in the game that are multi-hit attacks, so you can't, like, hit it with a spell or something that'll hit multiple times or anything like that. It's just one per. Good. So he's using ability again. Bless ability. Which is good, because it means he's not doing any damage. Also, it doesn't matter how much damage you do with the attacks to the turrets, you just have to hit them a certain number of times to turn them, which is probably pretty easy to figure out, but you don't want to waste energy using core abilities, using like magic on them or anything. There it is. That's the Connor fight, which gives you...
Just let him go. We still have to save your crew.
Which gives you no experience or money.
It's a ring of keys.
Oh, wait. No, it does. It just takes a while. Oh, multiple levels. Very nice. Ooh. What's here? What's on the throne? Wow, there's quite a bit of stuff on the throne. Glad I checked that. Also, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Holy Shield. Protects partially from curse. Well, we've got the keys. We can go and rescue the people from the cells, which is what we need to do to make our way out of here. Everybody got some levels from that too, so hopefully Lobo's accuracy has greatly increased. Or just increased at all at this point. Everyone's damage has certainly gone up. Excellent. Takes care of that. Bringing Arm around here to have those line attacks has paid dividends. Wow. Good job of draining my one remaining point of core energy. Also, there's something I missed here on the first time through. The exact weapon and armor that I bought before coming in here, so... That's fun. Alright. Time to open the cell. It's a woman and 2 children.
You're free to go. Go on.
Huh. Well, that's, kind of dark. More of these guys? Come on, man. And haste, of course. Okay, Lobo, land these shots, please. Okay, good, good. One more enemy. Hopefully... hopefully goes down this. And done. In terms of physical damage, this team's pretty good. Alright, time to free Lobo's crew.
Come on, we haven't much time. Head to the ship, tell them we're right behind you.
Let's get out of here.
It's worth noting that most of the party members finally above 200 health, so... potions aren't necessarily the guaranteed full heal they used to be. And keep going. Trying to run into any enemies on our way down here. Unusual for Maya to be the one to miss. Things happen. I think this way takes us back to where we... Of course. Really, dude? At least everybody's whiffing today. Okay, that takes care of that. And we're out.
The ship is on its way. Welcome back, crew. Now get us out of here. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm looking at the genome restraining chips in here. You never figured out how to get rid of them, huh?
My father destroyed mine, but never showed me how.
No problem. Here we go.
Lobo, I'm free! Amazing.
We think your ship is amazing. We could certainly use someone like you.
My ship and I are both at your disposal.
See, I told you he was an honorable sort.
Wait a minute. These things killed my people. They're monsters.
They aren't anymore, Led. They're free now.
I won't work with it. And don't come crying to me when it goes berserk and kills us all.
Maya, we must go to the upper lair and seek out Gunnar and the Emperor.
You believe Gunnar escaped the Battle of the Lenses?
She's just interested in finding her beloved Doskias.
The Emperor is the only one who can help us.
Wind City needs our help. We should go to Shell 3 and help free my people.
Right. You just want to return to your sweet Layla.
Please, quiet. Without the Chosen to stand against Doskias, we'll never liberate Wind City.
We will follow where you lead, Maya.
And now, finally, we have a ship. Which means we can now travel anywhere we want.
Hi. Can you help us?
You look like a pirate, girl. Stay away.
But as you can see, we're also fully healed, and everything's cool. So, we can now form a party anytime that we're on the ship. So, say for instance we decide to put these two together. Or we decide to take Selena and Lead. That's an option. It does, however, mean that our equipment situation is going to be a little annoying every so often to get everything switched around the way it needs to. I think she can handle having these. That. And then you see down here we have this. We can go to any shell now as well. Shell 1 is where the Chosen are, and that's the next major step on the actual path, but we can go other places too. Like, say we want to go to Outlaw Canyon. Remember, there was a bird back here when we first showed up, and we couldn't feed it or anything, so now we can come back here and feed the bird. You can also demonstrate how ridiculously strong we are compared to everything in this area, so easy. I'm not just coming back here because I feel like giving the bird food, even though I do definitely feel like giving the bird food. I'm coming back here because there's a very important item we need to find here to deal with what would eventually become a huge problem later in the game. Whew, that was powerful. See, you noticed during the previous scene that Selena and Corgan were kind of at each other's throats, and Lead really doesn't trust Lobo. This is actually an element of the game that has mechanical influence. If we bring the wrong party members at the same time, they'll actually they'll be hostile towards each other. And they have a chance of, well, trying to kill each other. So it's kind of like the Berserk status, but it's just a random chance thing that can happen with the wrong people put together. Selena and Corgan cannot be trusted in a party together. But the end game actually forces Selena and Corgan into a party together, and does the same for Lead and Lobo. So how do we deal with this problem? Well, that's where the side quests of the game come in. The game's side quests allow us to actually solve this problem by basically making everyone find a way to get along with each other. The first one requires going to Outlaw Canyon here.
It's locked. This is the secret entrance of a bounty hunter hideout. I hired several from here for the invasion of Wind City.
Selena, how did you get in here? We did your job, now leave us alone. You'll get none of our loot.
We don't want to fight.
And it doesn't seem like we have much of a choice. Regardless of what is desired, they won't. So, yeah. They are exactly on par for this area of the game, so they're not very strong. But this is what we're after.
What's this?
The Armstrong Seal. So, essentially what happened is that Selena hired bounty hunters to participate in operations in Wind City and in the town of Armstrong in the mountains. You know, the town where we first fight, the town where we actually fight against her as a boss fight. They decided to rob the crap out of the place, more so than would be strictly required, because they're assholes. As it turns out, one of the things they took was a sacred artifact from the from the graveyard of Armstrong. That is the Armstrong Seal. To make right this mistake, we need to take Selena and Corgan to Armstrong and replace the seal, so that the spirits of the dead citizens of Armstrong can finally have peace. This is one of the 3 most important side quests in the game from a narrative perspective. And, well, it'll fix the biggest problem we have regarding Selena and Corgan. Curse Strike does the curse debuff on a target. Kiss of Death is just a stronger attack. What's interesting is that most of the characters in the game gain at least one ability from leveling, if not more. Maya is an exception. All of Maya's special abilities in the entire game are acquired through items. Okay, now we can finally take care of this old problem from a long time ago. Alright, that takes care of that bird. We have only 3 more bird seeds, so I assume we have only 3 more birds. I mean, if not, and somehow we glitched it, it's fine. I can still technically complete the quest, because the game's pathfinding is broken. But I would very much prefer to have it done it legitimately. And now we can leave the Outlaw Canyon, and we're done here for now. Now, there are other side quests we can do in this area, or there's at least one that I can remember. Or I remember that it exists. It's over here somewhere. Hello. Actually, I think I'm going to skip this one for now. There's, like, you have to sneak up on the ghost somehow, and I don't remember how to do it. That's the spine sticking up through the continent. For now. Or the Badlands. So let's go ahead and go to Shell 3. If you remember, Armstrong is a town in the mountains. Or a town through the mountains. So let's go ahead and go to Armstrong. Take Selena and Corgan with us. Excellent. Of course, as per usual, all the enemies here are undead, so we can use healing items and healing magic to do damage to them. Town's a bit of a maze. Also, Corgan has new abilities. Tremor. Attack a target by shaking the ground. I think this is a physical attack that also does, like, earth elemental damage. And then Core Force, which is actually really just very good. It does pretty decent medium damage in a line. Very powerful. Here we are at the graveyard. That's one of those boss enemies from earlier. The one we fought in... Oh, whoa, holy crap. Now is not the time for that. you know what? Now is exactly the time to just chuck some roots at it and be done with the problem. And these guys' health should be still about on par with what they were before. Wow, just Maya got absolutely bodied. Of course, that's just how it is at this point in the game. Now that we have the ability to go anywhere for the ship, well, the actual level for what side quests are supposed to be done in what time frame is iffy. Now, we can put right what was once put wrong.
This seal once protected my people from the curse. With Selena's help, it has now returned. This place will be protected, a place where the dead can rest in peace.
I hope that this is a first step toward reconciling our differences, Corgan.
I misjudged you, Selena. I may not like you, but I'll respect your sword as it walks by my side from this day forward.
Perhaps in time, this town will flourish once again.
And so, now Corgan and Selena will not attack each other in battle. Their relationship has been mended enough that they can work together. And I am glad I'm glad that it actually did trigger at least once to show the effect when you have them in the party together otherwise. So, this will be the party that fights the final boss. Not this is the recommended party to fight the final boss. This is the required party to fight the final boss of the game. So it's very important that we fix that before we go and deal with that situation. First. What else should I do for the moment? It's the chosen ship of the... I should note this northern forest is also a side quest area, but it's a little tougher than some of the other ones, so we're gonna go ahead and skip that for now. Let's see, shell 7, 6, 5... Actually, I think shell 5 had something where we missed a bird. Ankaran Research Lab. Ankaran Capital. Let's go check out the Ankaran Capital with our two resident tech nerds.
This is where we keep all the riffraff. It's built below ground for security.
I got nothing to say.
This is a prison? Doesn't look big enough.
We'll probably have to go in there at some point. I don't remember if we've gone in there before.
It's locked.
Hey, Led, give me a hand with this door.
Well, what do you know?
Stay open forever.
Let's go.
This is like a military headquarters, by the way. We just broke in.
I'm going to check to see if there are any survivors of the Ankaran government. Wait here.
Hey, Grub. Do you have a girlfriend?
What? Hey! There's some cool stuff stashed here. Looks like some cool gadgets.
Grub, help me!
But the pirates are taking the gadget.
Help Led, get the gadget. It's pretty obvious which of these two is the correct answer. Since it's literally marked with a check mark. Ow. Not cool. Hey, what is this? Thus we have a combination attack with these two characters. They can only use this ability when they are in a party together. And in terms of damage, it's not too bad. Although, you know, Led's version definitely got the plus here compared to Grub's version, which is a single target. I haven't really tried this out yet. And then Wind Strike. Maya returns to the party. Everyone's back in their normal spots.
Are you
Everything's
okay?
good.
Yeah, I think so. Thanks, Grub. I knew you cared about me.
I guess it shows, huh?
I like you too.
Are you guys ready to go?
Yep.
And that's that. That's whole side quest. That's the only side quest that is in any way hinted at in the official strategy guide, because the whole thing I went into in a previous episode about the website and other stupid play online type crap, it's not important. Anyway, that's it for this specific area. There's one more really significant side quest, and I can't remember if it's actually doable right now. What I do know is that we missed a bird in here earlier, so actually we're going to go ahead and head out back here and switch our party around. How about bring the classic trio. The original trio back together again. Oh, we should also check and make sure everyone's got their best equipment at the moment. Yeah, that's a power item only for robots, I believe. So. That would not be that much of a loss. No, that is better. Shoes are a definite upgrade. And yeah, the might engine because of the higher core value. So Grub is very much the spellcaster at this point. I know somewhere around here is a bird, and I think there's also some item I didn't pick up that would be pretty useful, but that's less important. I need to go back this way. Earth type enemies, which means fire should work on them. Oh yeah, that was very effective. As you can see, Grub is now substantially more powerful in terms of magic use. He is the best caster in your party. So, he will be extremely important later when we really start to be needing to use magic to take down enemies quickly. You can go a pretty good chunk of this game without really using magic at all and still be pretty much perfectly fine. Fire Guard. Probably does what the name implies. Partially protects from fire damage. That would have been kind of useful against the lava boss earlier, but there is another boss later that it might actually be worth equipping for. But it'll be quite some time before we get there. For now, we gotta do more exploration. Creaky chair. And a creaky bridge. this way. It's a very long side route. I really hope that bird's up here somewhere. Okay. There we are. There you go, little fella. And we got 2 more birds left. I'm just gonna make our way out here. I prefer not to fight, but these things happen. This is an air enemy, so I believe it would be weak to... I want to say Earth? Well, it's good enough either way. That was only at tier 1. That was only 1 ATB bar. We're gonna head back to the original entrance because I don't remember if the ship would actually follow me if I went through the other route. So let's go get the ship. And then that'll probably be it for this episode while I look up what I need to do for some of the other side quests so I can do those. Because this is the point where the game opened up and a lot of side quests became available. I think all 3 of the most important ones were made available at this point. We've done 2 of them. The lead and grub side quest and the... the Selena and Corgan side quest. That first one being easily the most important one. And the, the Selena and Corgan one is the most important one in the game, I would say. And the lead and grub one is neat, but not strictly necessary. There we go. Technically, there's one other little thing I totally forgot to do when I was here earlier. As far as if I remember correctly.
Wow! Somebody threw out some cool stuff! I salvaged some usable stuff.
This item would have been far more useful at the beginning of the game than now, but I figure I'll go ahead and grab it now. Why not?
Hello there. Would you care to buy anything?
Well, we seem to have come across the point in the game where they're starting to sell more stuff, including this. So that's pretty handy. This is potentially very powerful. Additionally, I can get one of Maya's special attacks. It's actually an AoE ability. More core, but more strike and power. Certain characters, that will be very, very useful. Yeah, we're now at the point where we're going to start to need a lot of money.
Hello there. Would you care to buy anything?
Go ahead and sell the one thing I know I don't care about, if I can find it. Maybe I can't sell it. Oh yeah, the turbo engine, the thing we just picked up. Not useful except to sell at the moment, but... Power engine... Skins...
How come the mayor isn't around?
Spends most of his time poring over his precious computer in the old smelter complex.
That might be important. Let's go say hi to Uncle before we end today, and then we'll start off on our next journey tomorrow. Or, in the future.
Maya, you're safe. Did you stop the treachery on Shell 3?
That was only the beginning. A chosen warlord known as Doskias has gone against his people, with the belief that he is the savior of Septerra. I fear his warlike nature will be the destruction of us all.
I'm ashamed that Tori had a part in all of this. Unwittingly, perhaps, but a part nonetheless.
Doskias has meddled with the balance of the core. It may be disastrous for us all.
Aziz would be better able to help in these matters.
Maybe we should talk to Aziz in a little bit. For now. Time to save our game. Alright. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.